Hello everyone, welcome back to the workshop. Today I'm going to be talking about what tongs I find the most handiest in the shop. Thanks for watching. Okay, so here are just a small selection of tongs that I seem to go to all the time in my workshop, where I find the most valuable in my workshop here. And I'm going to start from the left and go to the right. And this isn't in any order of importance, but it is what I have found that I use the most of, or that I work with the most. Now, if you're into knife making and things like this selection to the left, box jaw tongs are going to be the kind of tongs for you. Now, I use a lot of flat stock, or I did when I was doing skillets and things of that nature. I would use flat stock tongs a lot to hold different handles, and it seems to be in my work, I work a lot with some 1/4 inch by 1 inch flat stock. So I made a set of tongs to go from 3/4 inch wide, 1/4 inch thick, up to 1 inch wide. These should be like that. 1 inch wide by 1/4 inch thick, all the way up to 1.25 inch wide by 1/4 inch thick. And I find that these are my go-to anytime I have flat stock to take and grip onto of that dimension. So box jaw tongs are very, very handy. They stop things from being able to slide around in them. It locks in the piece and won't allow it to jump out of your tongs when you're forging on edge. The most common pair of tongs and easily accessible to get a hold of out in the United States and abroad are bolt jaw tongs. Bolt jaw tongs are essentially, they hold square around stock. They usually have a groove like so, and they hold both square around, and they got a cavity in here, and where they get their name from is so this way a bolt head could be in here. Now, that's from what I assume that they get their name as bolt jaw tongs, or they got their start. At least that's a common name or nomenclature for them here in the US. So, I got a couple different sizes of these. I just brought over 2. Probably some of the most versatile tongs are just blank or flat bit tongs, ones that don't have any grooves or any specialized anything in them. And I use these to hold all sorts of weird objects, pick things up off the ground, stuff like that. But they're not good at holding round things. Round things will slip out, and if you get too big of a square thing or too small of a square, they can slip around quite a bit. So these are pretty universal. If you need to grab a piece of plate steel or something like this, you could just grab it, work it in and out of the fire. I use these a lot to put stuff in and out of the fire. So that's what those tongs are there, and these are very easily made. These are about as basic as you can make a pair of tongs. And then last but not least, some that I feel are one of the most handiest things in the shop to have around are scrolling tongs. Now, they get their name from scrolling tongs because, from what I gather, they're supposed to be used with a jig. And then you can also just take them and scroll stuff up by hand. I find them useful for all sorts of bending and tweaking applications, usually when working with scrolls or something of that nature. But a lot of times I'll have to go to these, something's just not quite lining up just right. I can get this in there and just give them a tweak and give stuff a little twist and tweak without marring the finish up. That's what's great about these. And so I have a large set and a small set for finer work in those. So those are the tongs that I find the handiest in my workshop. I'd like to know, drop me a comment in the comment section down below what type of tongs you guys find handiest out there. And yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and we will catch you on the next one. God bless you all, and have a great day.